Hi, and welcome to this week's edition of the Las Vegas Advisor Weekly Update with Anthony and Andrew. Today is Thursday, May 18th, 2023. That's right, still 2023 from last week. And following up on last week's discussion about the Trop, we got some new news.
Right, this is about the Oakland A's stadium.
Yeah.
The baseball stadium. It moved from the Wild Wild West site up the road a little bit to the Tropicana.
Yeah.
And the belief when we talked last week was that they were going to demolish the casino, which has been in one of the oldest casinos in Vegas, been here since 1957.
Right, wow.
And that was the thought, but new information has come out. And what it looks like now, and it's still not clear, but it looks like they're somehow going to incorporate the casino into the stadium.
Well, now this sounds great because, as you're saying, it's one of the last historic casinos that's in Vegas that's still there. And,
well, it's good. Yeah, it's good that it won't go away. And I mean, here's what they said. It sounds like it's going to be sort of a partial demo. They released a statement that said that the Trop will close within an 18 to 24 month window. So sometime in 2025 probably. And then, quote, in preparation for a renovation to an integrated casino, hotel, and resort and baseball park.
Okay.
So I don't know what that means, that they're going to demolish portions of it, if they're going to demolish the whole thing and rebuild. It's still not clear. It sounds like the former, that they're going to do portions.
Yeah, and it also sounds like what we were talking about last week, how the Trop needs to be reinvigorated anyway, because the Laugh Factory is like the best thing they got.
Yeah, I mean, that place is old and stale.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's got a lot to do. They're doing a lot there, really. They're trying to get into gambling on TV in a big way. And they're building like a poker room where they're going to have tournaments and possibly other kinds of tournaments there. The Trop is, this is Ballet Corporation. This is a new group, and they're infusing some good stuff there.
And it's summertime again. It's free concert time again. This is exciting, Anthony.
Yeah, the Downtown Rocks free concert series on Fremont Street. And we talk about it every year. This year, I don't know, to me, I mean, there's a few names here. It's not as good as it's been in the past, but it doesn't suck. All right. So starting May 28th, and this concert the concert series will run all the way through to the end of October.
Okay.
Here are some of the names that are going to be there: Marcy Playground, Smash Mouth, Soulja Boy, Switchfoot, Neon Trees, Gin Blossoms. And these will all take place on Fremont Street, on the Fremont Street stages.
Okay, and these are all free.
Yeah, they're all free. Yeah. And I mean, it gets to be a pretty good scene. These are reasonably good names.
Yeah, definitely. Well, I actually worked on a movie called Officer Down, and Soulja Boy was in it.
Oh, yeah?
So, yeah, it was really cool. We got to have him in Bridgeport, Connecticut. And that movie came out in 2012.
I wish I knew even one Soulja Boy song, but got to be honest. I know some of the others. I know Gin Blossoms.
Gin Blossoms are going to be good.
I know Neon Trees. So anyway, when the good ones are coming up, we'll give you a prompt to that.
All right, everybody. It's exciting in Las Vegas because the Las Vegas Golden Knights are in the conference finals.
Yeah, they're one series away from going to the Stanley Cup Finals.
Wow!
Again.
For a second time.
Yeah, they won their last series, and they're going to play the Dallas Stars now.
Okay.
The Golden Knights are minus 135 favorites to win the series.
Okay.
And not only that, they're actually, of the four teams remaining, they're the favorite to win the Cup.
Really?
Yeah, they're now a slight favorite at plus 235, meaning bet 100 to win 235.
Oh, okay.
So they're playing well. They've gotten close in the past, and here we go again. So we'll watch it closely.
Well, I remember when it first happened the first time around. It was electric here in Las Vegas.
Oh, yeah.
I bet you as this continues, it's going to be a lot of fun.
If they get to the finals, it's going to be crazy here. So
yeah,
we'll let you know.
Okay. All right, guys. Here at the Las Vegas Advisor, we are making some changes to the website. Anthony, tell us what's going on with the parking page.
Well, here's what we're doing in general. We're kind of narrowing our focus on the website. This is LasVegasAdvisor.com. We tried for years to kind of like be all things to all people. And we finally decided that it just didn't make sense. And we're going to concentrate on the things that we're really good at and that we think people really want to know about.
Makes sense.
That includes, parking fees, resort fees, buffet prices, that sort of thing, our gambling content, and coupons.
Cool.
Those are the things we do. Now, when people want to know about shows and all, we're going to have links to what we think are other websites that handle these things.
Okay.
So the first thing we did is we updated our parking page in terms of where is the free parking, what does it cost, in every place to park, how many hours do you get, And we went. We spent 2 weeks on this. Calling and calling and calling, and everyone says, well, all you got to do is look at the websites. It's not true.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of the websites are not up to date.
That's right.
I would say that right now our parking page is as up to date and as good as anyone anywhere.
Right.
And next will be resort fees. But anybody you want to know what's going on with parking, check it out. We also have got a comments page, a comments area there.
Right, so people can leave a comment.
Yeah, and that's what we want.
Yeah.
I mean, you were telling me you had a parking tip this morning.
I got a great parking tip. So when I go to Wise Guys Comedy Club, a lot of times I'll park below Charleston on Main Street because it's free.
Yeah,
and I'll just walk the block.
There are certain places that you can go where they still haven't put in meters and things.
Yeah.
And this is what we want to get to with these areas that we're going to pay a lot of attention to, and literally try to be the best out there for this type of stuff that we think is important.
Well, you'll also save a lot of money.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you've got there are little tricks you can do to get around having to pay these fees, and that's what we're going to look to demonstrate.
All right, so check out LasVegasAdvisor.com. All right, and in this next segment, it is time to discuss the Downtown Grand Mini Blackjack Tournament. How'd you do last weekend? Oh, wait, I was there.
I've been dreading this discussion. Let's get it out of the way. Andrew beat Anthony.
That's right. I came in 4th place. I made the final table.
Not only that.
Yeah.
We were on the table to go to the semifinals together.
That's right. That's true.
I didn't make it, and you did.
Yeah. Well, listen, you also got dealt, the cards you were dealt. There's nothing you could do about it.
Oh, yeah. Make me feel better, But here's what's really interesting about this is that it honestly goes, no disrespect, but I've played hundreds upon hundreds of these and been very successful. This was your first.
It was my first.
It was your
That's
first
right.
ever. And it goes to show, I've been saying this forever, that anyone can win a blackjack tournament.
That's right.
And when we played, when I played on a professional team that specialized in tournaments, we were all blackjack experts. We were all card counting experts and experts in all areas of blackjack. And we hated blackjack tournaments compared to the others because they're the hardest to win.
Right.
So that's the really great thing about this downtown. This is at the Downtown Grand, which we're going to play again tonight.
That's right.
Today.
It's a rematch time. So we're going to try to start doing this, right?
Yeah.
We're going to start going to the Downtown Grand to do this. And, for people who've been wanting a meetup, this is a cool place where you can go and play the tournament.
Yeah, we talked to a lot of people last week when we played.
That's right.
And so we're going to go again. I'm going to try to get some revenge.
That's right.
And I understand, we haven't seen it yet, but I hear that the hot dog cart is now up.
Yes.
At the Downtown Grand.
Okay, I'm excited about some Nathan's hot dogs.
It's a hot dog and a beer for $2.
Yeah, that's one of the best deals in town. That's even better than the stage door.
Well, we're going to try it. We're going to give that a go.
Yep.
And the thing again, we're always pushing the Downtown Grand, but it's like, to me, it's give them credit where credit's due.
Yeah.
At all the great things that they're doing. Even the member rewards book for Las Vegas Advisor members. In there, the Downtown Grand has a match play for $5 to $50, whatever you want. If you only want to play it for $5, you can do it. But if you want to go all the way, you can play it for $50. It's worth half a face value.
I haven't used my coupon yet. I gotta go use my coupon.
That's just one. There's $25 off a tab of $100 or more at Triple George, and Triple George is a steakhouse, so 2 or 3 people are going to run up a $100 bill with ease.
Yeah.
And you take 25 right off the top, and then we've talked about this before that they'll waive the resort fee for up to 5 days, so that's $35 a night.
Right. That's huge.
Yeah, and people are staying there. You can save up to $175 there. So props to Downtown Grand. We love the place. We play their Thursday tournament at 3:00. We'll be there today.
Yep. And that Triple George Steakhouse is really fantastic. And I just want to say, Anthony, you were so kind to me. It was my first tournament, but you gave me some great advice. And you watched me, and
I was rooting for you.
Yeah, you were.
Oh,
you
yeah.
were.
Did you tell what happened? Yeah, 4th, and they only pay. Yeah, that was
a bummer.
This was the only bad thing. There's 6 on the finals.
Yeah.
They pay the top 3.
That's right.
And 2 went out real fast.
Yes.
So now there's 4 left, and only one person will walk away with nothing.
And it was me.
Congratulations.
Thank you. But yes, my ego felt really good for even making the final table. And then the other thing is that at the end, Anthony, my coach, gave me a choice. You said you could play big to try to go out ahead, or you could play small. Well, and
I gave you another choice. I said, stop beating me in the tournaments or I'm not doing these anymore.
Yes, well, we'll see later today.
All right.
All right, so Anthony, people have been asking about the James GROSJEAN book. What's going on with it?
Yeah, we said last week that we were going to comment. James GROSJEAN, for people who don't know, is pretty much considered the top advantage player in the world. Not pretty much. I mean, almost no one would argue it. Some say of all time. And we've got 2 books from GROSJEAN coming up. One of them is called The Ultimate Report, the book for casino carny games. So this is a book on games like 3-card poker, Mississippi Stud, Ultimate Texas Hold'em, and it shows you how to play these games properly. The problem with this book is that we promised it in January. I mean, excuse me, in February.
Okay.
And so here we are in May, and we haven't gotten it back yet. It's just about done. James is a perfectionist. He kept updating it. I finally told him enough is enough, and it's about as perfect as can be. It goes to the printer next week. Okay. Price on this one is $29.95. But we're doing a pre-pub special on this. It's $24.95 and free shipping.
Okay.
So anybody that wants it, go to the website and you can order it. We'll have that price up for another, 2 weeks or so, and the book should be back in about 30 days.
All right, we'll put a link in the description box.
Yeah, there's a second book coming from him called the Lockdown Edition, which is going to be kind of a pro version, much higher price tag on it. We will not promise that one until it's absolutely ready.
Okay. All right. Well, he's polishing. He's just polishing.
Yeah, he's polishing, but it's it's a great read. This guy can write. He's funny. He's got a sense of humor. It's and you really get a view into the mind of a real pro.
All right, James GROSJEAN. All right, and in this week's Jackpot of the Week comes to us from Dan and Heather S. My favorite game is Double Double Bonus, and more specifically, I look for any Double Double Bonus progressives. During my last trip, my wife and I were walking to Giordano's, my wife's favorite Italian beef sandwich. While I was walking past the Flamingo, I happened to look through the glass door and I noticed a bank of $1 progressive machines off in the distance. I told my wife I needed to play real quick before eating. She, being the sweetheart that she is, agreed. Now that sounds like a real sweetheart.
Yes.
The progressive was at $4,608, and I was up and down for about 5 to 7 minutes before getting dealt 4 to the Royal in diamonds. I held the 4, I pushed the button, and to our shock, I was dealt the last card that I needed for my first ever Royal flush, and I won the progressive, $4,608. I don't know what made me look in to see those machines, but I guess it was my turn. And my wife says because she wanted her Italian beef sandwich. I watch you guys every week, and I appreciate the trustworthy information. And by the way, we love playing at the Downtown Grand and the El Cortez. We spend 90% of our gambling fun there.
Italian beef royal, eh?
Yeah.
That's what it was. Okay, so let's look at the game real quick.
Yeah.
9-5 double-double. That's 97.87% return base. Not so great. The break even on that one is about somewhere around 7,800.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that Royal needed to climb to about 7,800 for it to be kind of an even gamble, for it to be in positive territory.
Okay.
So being at 46.08, it did raise it. Every time the progressive goes up, it raises the return. So it raises it from 97.87 to 98.18.
Okay, so it still made it a better game.
It made it a better game. That's what the progressives are all about. That's why you look for progressives.
He did hit, and he won an extra $608.
Yeah, he did for playing the progressive.
Yeah.
So kind of nice. Interesting too. Again, Downtown Grand. He mentions Downtown Grand. Can't say enough about it. I mean, and people are starting to discover it. So congratulations, great jackpot, great wife, probably great Italian beef. I got to go try it.
Yeah, definitely.
Right?
I think my parents like that place too. So we'll go check it out.
All right.
All right, guys. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. Remember, the more comments that you leave, the more the algorithm works for us to push the content out. So leave those comments, like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you next week.